guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi, and today we're going to talk about more comments coming in from Derek Boateng after our international break versus Angola. He spoke this time around about Inaki'S. After his comments about how we treated Felix Afenajan got some of you a bit irritated. Some of you agreed with him. Others were indifferent, and a whole lot of reactions coming in yesterday. He commented on Inaki'S and his struggles with the Ghana Black Stars. We'll have a listen to what he had to say. We're also going to talk about Thomas Partey and why personal trainer from fitness person from Arsenal had to come with him to the Ghana Black Stars camp. We'll have a listen to Mikel Arteta when asked on that. We're also going to get reactions to when Felix Afenajan will be called up. Ibrahim Tanko has clarified that he will call him only on this condition. We'll have a listen to what he had to say. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Our football merchandise is available. Link is in the description. I'll pin it as the first comment here as well. Let's jump right into it, and we'll start first of all from the Inaki'S situation and why he is struggling with the Ghana Black Stars to score goals, essentially. And now, according to Derek Boateng, who spoke about how we treated Felix Afenajan yesterday, he feels that the terrain of African football is quite new to them, and they will not be able to adjust to it quickly enough for us. He also went on to talk about the fact that chasing players of different nationalities might not be the best route, of course, for the FA. And now, former Ghana Black Stars man Derek Boateng has advised the FA against focusing on chasing players abroad to switch nationality and play for the Black Stars. Boateng, in an interview, explained that players that switch nationalities to play for the Black Stars do struggle to make an impact because they do not understand the African terrain. Recently, the FA announced 5 new players before Ghana's World Cup participation in Qatar. Inaki, Tariq, Ransford, Yeboah, Stefan Ambrosius switched nationalities along with Patrick Pfeiffer ahead of the World Cup. Inaki, who has been a regular feature for the Black Stars, has failed to make an impact since joining the national team. In an interview, Derek Boateng was of the opinion Inaki will need time to settle in Black Stars and has advised against depending on the diaspora players. I think Inaki'S and other players who switch nationalities do not really understand Africa. They do not know what is going on here, our style and others. So I think Inaki needs time. But ask yourself, if we can be patient with him. To me, we shouldn't depend on those kinds of players because they don't understand our style, he said. So that is his 2 cents on the situation there. They don't understand our style. African football, the terrain, the game is quite different from other parts of the world, and we might not have the time for him to adjust fully yet to us. We want to hit the ground running, and probably not the best time for Inaki. The patience, the time might not be there. But let me know what you think in the comments box here. Do you think it will take a longer time, and you agree with Derek Boateng on us not depending on players outside? I've spoken about this before, and I think not depending on players is not the solution entirely. There will always be players who are outside the country who could better the team. It's all about a system and style of play, and as I said, the problem with Inaki is a supply line problem, and if that is sorted, we might see some improvement coming in. So let me know what you think in the comments box. My next story has to do with comments on when Felix Afenajan will be called up to the AFCON under 23. Now, Ibrahim Tanko says he will only invite the player if he is playing well, meaning he'll fight him based on merit. The Black Meteors coach Tanko says Felix Afenajan will only be invited if he is on form and playing well. Now, the 20-year-old rejected a call-up ahead of the back-to-back games against Algeria in the AFCON under 23 qualifiers. Despite the absence, Ghana recorded a 2-1 aggregate win to secure qualification to the tournament that will be hosted in Morocco next year. Now, speaking after the game, Tanko confirmed that he named the Cameroonese forward in the squad, but the agent insisted he was not ready. According to him, Afinajan will only return to the squad if he is in form and playing well. This is what he said. We gave him an invitation, but he didn't come. I think it's the Football Association that can speak as to why he decided not to come. I spoke with his agent 4 occasions, but he kept telling me the player was not ready. But when it gets to the main tournament and he's playing well, why not? I will call him. The AFCON Under-23 will serve as qualifiers for the Olympic Games 2024, and Afinajan could be there to help Ghana over the line, but only if he is in form and he is playing well, according to Coach Ibrahim Tanko. And I think it's only fair that he's in form and he's playing well, and it will be interesting to see how things go on that end. Afinajan's situation is quite an interesting one. My final story has to do with Thomas Partey and why he needed an Arsenal personal trainer or fitness man to be with him during his time with the Ghana Black Stars. Now, Arsenal coach has praised the FA for being receptive of the club's decision to assign a physiotherapist with Thomas Partey in Ghana's camp. Now, Arteta confirmed in a pre-match presser for Arsenal's game ahead of Leeds United that the club indeed sends Physio Simon Murphy to Ghana. He explained that the move was made due to the recognition of Partey as an important member of the Arsenal team, whose fitness needed to be checked. Arteta confirmed that Partey missed Ghana's second game as Angola in Luanda because of an injury, but is hopeful of making the team for a game against Leeds United on 1st of April. It's something we did in the past, and we have really good relationship with the Ghana FA. We have to manage and take a look after players. They've been really positive as well, and we try as much as possible to help. It works both ways. He was unfit to play the second game, but hopefully he'll be back for the weekend. Partey played full throttle in Kumasi, where he helped Ghana to a 1-0 victory. The midfielder, however, sat out the return fixture in Luanda, where Ghana labored to pick a point against Angola. Partey is set to return to action for the Gunners on Saturday as they navigate the final 10 matches of the season. Thomas Partey is a crucial member of Arsenal's team, and they need him for the final hurdle. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything here. Felix Afinajan will only be called if he's on form and playing well for Cremonese, according to Ibrahim Tanko. Inakis will need time to settle into the African terrain, but will we have that time to wait for him? African players depending on foreign-based ones to pick them up and bring them into the team is not the best, according to Derek Boating. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend.